And welcome everyone to another video on this channel. Today I'm gonna show you how my team performed in GAMEWEEK 25, and also I'm gonna show you what my plans and strategies are for double GAMEWEEK 26, so make sure you stay here. Okay guys, so as you can see from the screen, this is how my team performed in GAMEWEEK 25. Now I'm really happy with my overall rank at the moment. As you can see, I got 74 points this GAMEWEEK. I got a pretty decent green arrow from 28k to 22k, and considering that this GAMEWEEK was pretty horrible for most of you guys, I'm really happy with my overall rank at the moment. Loris just 2 points. Obviously I'm really happy with my defense. Dalot, Cucurella and Trent with 8, 7 and 6 points, pretty amazing. Foden, finally he scored for me. He was pretty disappointing for me in the recent game weeks, but finally it was the best decision for me to keep Foden for at least one more game week, and he delivered. He scored 8 points and he helped my rank a lot. Obviously Bowen with 13 points, this guy is just on fire. I mean, it doesn't really matter what Bowen is doing because pretty much in top 100k everybody owns Bowen. The same goes with Trent and Jota, so it doesn't really matter that Jota scored just 1 point. Now we'll talk about Jota in a minute, but right now as you can see, Rafinha scored just 1 point, so he was my disappointing for this game because he was took off just at halftime last gaming, but he's gonna have a double, so he's gonna stay in my team at least for the moment. Obviously my transfers for this gaming 25 were Marcos Alonso to Cucurella, so it worked out, and also Gallagher to Bruno Fernandes, and it really worked out for me, these transfers. As you can see, I captained Bruno Fernandes. He's got 24 points. Now before I said that this gaming was pretty bad for Man United against Southampton and Brighton, and I was a little bit right. Obviously Bruno Fernandes just scored in the last minute, and I think that obviously we were a little bit lucky, Bruno Fernandes owners. It is what it is. I'm really happy with that, but I don't think that we deserve 24 points honestly on how Bruno Fernandes played in the first game week, at least against Southampton. Man United were really bad. Maybe against Brighton he had a really good chance to score, but yeah, we were lucky that he scored in the pretty much the last moment of the gaming, but I'm gonna take that. Obviously in attack I had Antonio and DCL with just 2 points. Obviously I played Cancelo in my first 11, but he didn't play any minutes for City, and that's why Antonio came in from the bench. So 2 and 2 points for Antonio and DCL, pretty much the usual. I'm used to it already, but yeah, we don't have any better strikers at the moment, so we need to get used to it. On my bench, nothing to say, Kufal, King, Cancelo with 1, 2, 0 points, so really happy with my rank at the moment. But now let's see what I'm gonna do for double gaming 26. Okay guys, so now this is how my team is lining at the moment for double gaming 26. As you can see, I have 2 goalkeepers who are gonna double in this gaming. Loris is gonna be on my bench. He's gonna play against City and Burnley, so that's a no-brainer for me. I'm gonna play Ramsdale against Brentford and Wolverhampton at home. I really like those fixtures from a defensive perspective. I really think that Arsenal can score really well this gaming, and yeah, I would take double Arsenal defense than double Arsenal attack any day. And at the moment some things can still change in my defense, but at the moment this is how I'm lining up with Cucurella, Cancelo and Trent. Probably Cancelo and Trent are gonna be in my first 11 because obviously Trent is he's gonna play against Norwich and Leeds. Both of these fixtures are gonna be at home. I talked about this fixture for so long. I don't think that we're gonna get a better double gaming for any team this season than playing Norwich and Leeds at Anfield. So yeah, Trent is gonna be, he's picking himself, and obviously Cancelo against Spurs at home. It's a nice fixture. Maybe he's not gonna keep a clean sheet, although Spurs were really bad against Wolverhampton in the last game week. So yeah, but Cancelo is so highly owned at the moment, and he's such a good player, and probably that's why I'm gonna play him still. It doesn't really matter if I'm gonna play Cancelo and Trent because everybody owns them, but still Cucurella at the moment he's in my team, but maybe I'm gonna change him. Maybe I'm gonna do a -4 or -8 or -12. So if you want to see which transfers I'm gonna do, keep up here. So now let's see the midfielders. Now as you can see from the screen, I have 0 free transfers for this gaming. That's because I already made one. I transferred out Bruno Fernandes to Salah, and yeah, I know that Bruno Fernandes features are decent, but I just don't trust Man United anymore, and it's about Mohamed Salah. So yeah, Foden, Bowen, Jota, Rafinha, Salah. Foden is gonna play against Spurs at home, so a really nice fixture. City just won against Sporting 4-0 or 5-0, I don't remember exactly, but Foden was rested a little bit, so maybe there is a chance he's gonna start against Spurs, and we know how bad Spurs defense was against Wolverhampton, so I definitely think that City can score some goals in that game, and Foden could be a nice option, but I need to see if I'm gonna keep him. Obviously my plan before was to get rid of Foden, but at the moment, as you can see, Jota is flagged. So Jota yesterday played against Inter Milan. He was took off at halftime. Jurgen Klopp has said that he has a problem with his ankle. Now we need to wait until tomorrow tomorrow for the press conference to see if he's gonna be fit for this double game week or if he's gonna be ruled out. So if he's gonna be out, probably I'm gonna sell Jota and keep Foden, but yeah, at the moment we don't know what's gonna happen with him. It looked bad, but we need to wait. Obviously, I wouldn't make any transfer, I wouldn't sell Jota until tomorrow. And Bowen, he's gonna play against Newcastle at home, a pretty decent fixture, although Newcastle are playing a little bit better in the recent weeks. Still, Bowen is on really good form and he's gonna play. Obviously, it doesn't really matter again because everybody owns him, but yeah, he's a really good player and you need to have him. Obviously, Rafinha is gonna play against Man United and Liverpool, so this double game week is not ideal for Leeds, but obviously against Man United could be okay at home. I just think that Rafinha is that kind of player who can score against anyone, so I'm really happy to play him in a double game week. Obviously against Man United at home, I really think that he can do something. Even against Liverpool defense is not that good as Man City's, right? I mean, Liverpool are letting up some spaces and who knows, maybe Rafinha can do something, but obviously I'm not gonna expect anything from him against Liverpool, but still it's a double game week and I'm really happy to have Rafinha. Now with Mohamed Salah, let's not hide anymore. He's gonna play against Norwich at home, Leeds at home, and the Egyptian King is 100% gonna be my triple captain, so I'm gonna use my triple captain. Let's not pretend anymore. You're gonna use your triple captain on Salah, I know it. And yeah, now jokes aside, I really think that Trent Alexander-Arnold could be a nice alternative if you really want to go a little bit different. I just don't think that it's worth it. I mean, we're not gonna get a better double game week to triple captain Mohamed Salah. Norwich and Leeds, both of these fixtures are at Anfield. I know Salah played 90 minutes against Inter Milan, then he's gonna play the EFL final against Chelsea, so he could be rested maybe in one of those game weeks, but honestly I just don't see it. I just don't think that Salah is gonna be rested, and again with Jota injury there's more possibility for him to play both games, I think. And yeah, Salah is just that kind of player who's gonna play 90 minutes every game week no matter what. He's a really fit player and we know that, so I'm gonna triple captain Mohamed Salah. Sometimes the easy decision is the best decision, so I don't think that we should to overthinking. I think that Salah is the best triple captain for this game week. I know that maybe he's not gonna play both games, but I don't really care, honestly. I couldn't care less that he's gonna play both games or not. I still think that even if he's gonna play 90 minutes in one game week, he can score a hat-trick, and 30 minutes in the other one he can score a brace. So that's the thing, I'm gonna triple captain Salah. I don't know what you're doing, but I just think that it's too hard to ignore. Obviously maybe you want to bench boost, maybe you have a really good team to bench boost, maybe you want to free it because you don't have any double gimmick players, so I understand. Maybe there are in some cases maybe you can go without triple captaining Salah, but honestly if you don't have Mohamed Salah in your team, I would suggest you to buy him right now because he's gonna smash it, from my point of view at least. So in my attack I have King and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now King, I'm gonna take 4 points probably for Joshua King. He's gonna have a double, a really decent one against Aston Villa away and Crystal Palace at home. Now these teams sometimes are defending really good, but still it's a double game week. I wouldn't advise anyone to sell King before double game week, so even if he's gonna score 4 points or 6 points, I'm gonna take it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin against Hampton away, I need to see if I'm gonna keep him, but it's a really nice fixture. The fixtures long term are not great for Everton, but still Southampton away, they are playing better offensively with Frank Lampard as the new coach, and yeah, I really like this CL. On my bench, as you can see, I have Antonio, Dalot, Kufal, so you can make a case maybe I can play Antonio instead of King, but usually I'm gonna target the double gimmick player, so I'm gonna play King. Now I can play Antonio instead of DCL, but I just think that DCL is maybe the better pick there, and yeah, with Kufal and Dalot probably they are gonna go. So right now let's see what are my plans for the transfers. Okay, so now let's see what I'm planning to do for Gaming 26. As I said before, I already made one transfer, so Bruno Fernandes to Mohamed Salah. Now I need to decide if I want to take a -4 or -8. Obviously it pretty much depends if Jota is gonna be fit. So firstly, I need to say that my strategy is pretty much to use my fate in Gaming 27, so that's why I'm planning to get as many players from Arsenal and Liverpool as possible for Gaming 26, because also there is a chance Arsenal and Chelsea are gonna double in also in Gaming 28, so that's why I think that also they are gonna play in Gaming 30 probably, Arsenal, so that's why I'm planning to get as many players as possible from Arsenal and Liverpool. So first scenario, let's say if Jota is gonna be fit for this double game week, if that's the case, I'm gonna sell someone like Dalot to Tierney if Tierney is gonna be fit, and also I'm gonna sell Foden to Bukayo Saka for a total of -8, and I'm gonna play probably like this. So I'm gonna have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 double gaming players with a -4. I think that's pretty decent. Also, if I really want to take another hit, I can do Calvert-Lewin to someone like Jimenez or Vegors, but again, as I said in my other videos, I don't really want to buy Burnley players because I know that they are gonna have a double also in Gaming 27, but I'm gonna use my free probably in Gaming 27, so I can have 3 players from Burnley on my free. So that's why maybe Jimenez, maybe a Wolverhampton defender could come in, but if I buy a Wolverhampton defender, I need to bench someone like Calvert-Lewin or Cancelo, and it's gonna be a pretty tough decision. So yeah, this case scenario is if Jota is gonna be fit, which the chances are not that great, I have to say. So let's get back to, here was Foden and here was Dalot. So at the moment my team is looking like this. Now I made Bruno to Salah, so if Jota is gonna be out, probably I'm gonna sell him. Now if there's gonna be a chance maybe for Jota to be fit for the second game, maybe I'm gonna think a little bit more and maybe I'm just gonna keep Jota and keep my strategy. But if he's gonna be out, let's say for long term, for 3 or 4 weeks, I'm gonna do Jota probably to Saka. Feels like a no-brainer for my team. Now this is gonna be for -4. The problem is here we have just 2 players from Liverpool, and as I said before, I just think that having 3 players from Liverpool against those really bad defensive sides and attacking sides, I think that is gonna be really essential. So realistically the only option is Andrew Robertson, right? Because I mean you can go for Van Dijk or Alisson, but I'm not gonna do that obviously. So Robertson is still a good option. My plan before was always to get Robertson instead of Jota. I think that Robertson is a better pick than Jota, even if he's gonna be fit, but there is a risk probably with the rotation. I just think that maybe there's a chance he's gonna be rested in some game because they just played against Inter Milan. They're gonna play in the EFL final against Chelsea after this double gaming, so Tsimikas could play one of those games. This is the risk, but honestly I'm willing to take the risk, and I think that I'm gonna bring in Robertson for someone like Cucurella because that's the only way I can get Robertson. And also I need to find out 0.2 millions, and the only way is also, so that's for -8, and I need to make another transfer to have Robertson. So the only way is I can sell Dalot to White because I don't have enough money. So the only way is to also, I can sell Calvert-Lewin or Antonio to someone like Jimenez, or I can sell Kufal to Ben White for a -12, and that way I can have also Robertson. So that will leave me with exactly 0.0 millions in the bank, so that's just amazing. Now I have to decide which player I'm gonna take out to play Ben White. So it could have been it could be Cancelo, Foden or Calvert-Lewin. So with this -12, this would leave me with 8 double gaming players, which I think that's just enough for double gaming 26, and I'm willing to take it. Now the other possibility would be to keep Kufal, although I don't really want to keep Kufal long term, and just sell Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Jimenez and really attack those fixtures. But the thing is, I can see Ben White outscoring Jimenez, honestly, in this double gaming. Maybe it sounds a little bit awkward. Obviously, Jimenez is on penalties, but the thing is, Wolverhampton are not that attacking, honestly, and I just think that Arsenal defense is better maybe than Wolverhampton attack. So yeah, they're gonna play against Leicester at home. That could be a really nice fixture. Against Arsenal is gonna be tough. So these are my 2K scenario. Obviously we need to wait for tomorrow for the press conference for Jurgen Klopp to see if Jota is gonna be out or if he's gonna be fit. So that could totally change my plans, but this is how I think at the moment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay guys, so as you can see from the screen, the winner for Gaming 25 best scoring player is Apple. Now as you can see, he picked Ederson, 7 points, Trent 6 points. Now in midfield he picked 2 players. So next time try to pick just one. Obviously I count just Salah points, so 3 points, because it wouldn't be fair for me to count Bone points because you should have picked just one player. So next time make sure you do that. But yeah, he still won even if I picked Salah, and also he got Ronaldo with 10 points, so he got 26 points. Congrats for winning. Thank you so much for participating. Also guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It would be really helpful for me and I really appreciate it. And also please let me know about your opinions in the comments down below. See you next time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.